obviously immediately proving me wrong. Thanks very much, guys. But great, now we've got a classic freight train here. See if some of those guys who've just tagged onto the back of this group can start making some waves, because they're not sure if everyone in the group will be quite aware that it's pretty much just doubled in size. So we'll have to see how that goes when maybe you get someone coming past you that you didn't quite expect. But at the moment then, Rulston having a really impressive race, and Igarashi again, he's in this group now and has made his way up from the back of the grid.
Proceed with caution, Igarashi, as we are keeping an eye on Munandar, so the cameras as well. He had some awesome corner speed coming through. I think it was turn 7, in fact. But he wasn't able to make up too many places there, but he is back up into 4th place, is the number 4. And Matsuyama, the real loser on this lap, he's been pushed down to 5th there. You can see from the yellow helmet. Down into the final turn once again, and we have Putra up the inside, taking the lead, pushing Brasri out, and that lets Asman through as well, just as we come across the line once again. 9 laps to go. Munandar as well, and Matsuyama, they're all looking up the inside into turn 1. Who's going to break first?
Yeah, those kind of moves are such a last lap of the race, last corner kind of move, but you can lose out an awful lot when you do still have to tuck in and make your way down to turn 1. And we saw there Boisri got a little bit mugged, but able to recover at the number 5 and not too bad. But now we have Asman in the lead then, but again it's going to change all over again, another shuffle.
It is, yeah. Who's going to break first, break latest, break safely, most importantly, down into turn 3, keeping an eye on Shoni Shimura there, keeping out of trouble just about. Someone nearly gave him a knee there, that was the number 12, that was Jacob Rollstone. Yes, I said his name right for the first time. Congratulations, Jacob, the Australian, moving up to turn 4. You could barely even see them all, fully inside the slipstream, every single one of them. Nishimura looking up the inside, not around this time, towards turn 5.
Yeah, so as you can see now then, this battle is getting pretty hectic out there, although we have Matsuyama once again able to pick his way through to the lead of this group. And again, the Japanese rider does really seem to be able to create some daylight between himself and those on the chase, especially around this section of the track, but those guys behind are easily then able to pull it back in. But at the moment it's going to be pretty interesting to see if they keep squabbling. Matsuyama could have a chance to pull the pin like he did yesterday.
Well, that would be down to my commentator's curse then, because I said I don't think he's going to be able to get away, but he's already got a little bit of daylight. If these guys aren't careful, they're going to be out of the slipstream zone on the next track. It'd be very interesting to see what his lap time will be that time around. And Fran, just interestingly enough, their lap times are considerably slower at this race than they were before, around about a second for most of these top riders.
Yeah, definitely, and we can see Matsuyama then safe around that final corner, and more drama in the fight for second as it stands at the moment, with Boisri, Putra and Asman all going toe-to-toe there, but Matsuyama keeps that advantage then. This could be pretty crucial for him if he's able to make it down that straight as well and not lose too much of the advantage. And again here, Boisri looking behind him. They keep squabbling and paying more attention to themselves than the man ahead, then I think Matsuyama does have a chance to make a break for it now.
Boisri really needs to stop looking behind him and get as many aero gains as he possibly can on the braking down into turn 3. We come to Kim on the inside. Absolutely beautiful stuff there. As a bit of cloud cover comes over the Buriram circuit here. Matsuyama was not closed down one little bit there, it seemed, and he's got Putra now in 2nd place. Nishimura just behind Mutta Kim, who in turn is fighting Brasri, who's going to be on the inside into turn 4. Well, can't quite tell who's got that one. It looks like it is, well, Mutta Kim. No, Nishimura up the inside. He takes the 3rd place back with Putra just ahead of him there.
Yeah, so you can see they're all, positions changing too often really to commentate on properly, and a little bit too often for the graphics as well. But Putra then seems to be content to be at the head of this group, but I'm not sure, especially since they didn't really see him do that full race with the front group yesterday. I'm not sure the likes of Boisri and Munandar will be that content to sit there behind him. But at the moment though, you can see on the graphic at the bottom of your screen, Matsuyama loses a couple of tenths there, but then gains them back again by the end of the lap, and that gap has now been over a second more than a single lap, so it's looking good for the Japanese rider in the lead.
Much came out the inside of Putra there, and Nishimura has got 2nd place though as we come out the final corner to start. 7 laps to go. Matsuyama, well, that is the correlation between whether he can pull out a gap or not is directly correlation to how much fight is going on in the chasing pack. So Nishimura just got to keep it cool, calm and collected here. not let Mutakim mess up too many of his chances, although he will be wanting to chase down the leader, because Mutakim, he'll be looking for that first win, of course.
Yep, he will. First win and first podium as well, so a lot at stake for him. And yeah, like you said, these guys, I mean, last time around there were a couple in the group that were on the pace of Matsuyama, but with all the swapping of positions and feisty fights we've seen between these guys, they're just not able to close that gap down or even able to keep it the same. And as the laps tick down, that's pretty much a good night on fighting for this win for them, I think, unless Matsuyama slacks off with his helmet. So many of the same look. You see Matsuyama's got the yellow on as well. But this gap then, we have Asman in striking distance of the man who we thought had cleared off to win this race, and he's taken more than a second out of him in the last lap and a half.
And not just that, but Boisri is on the hunt as well, as is Munandar. We know how aggressive they've been, so they've been fooling us all along, or that they maybe found their mojo once again. Maybe all the chaos with Mutakim has let them get their heads together, especially with that involvement with Putra as well. I wonder whether Putra was involved with Mutakim's incident over, because he was there. Now he's at the back of this group.
Very possibly, yeah. Not exactly sure what went on in that shuffle. We seem to have missed that, but yeah, hopefully nothing too dramatic and just rider's own error rather. But yeah, we hope Mutakim is up and okay. I think he's been taken to the medical centre to get checked out. But right, well, this is now, I think, officially a 4-rider scrap for this win.
Yeah, when we come around to the slipstream zone next time around, we're going to be starting the final lap in just a second, as we're looking at his striking distance for Asman, but he does not strike this time around to the final corner. But I'm wondering whether he's just judged where Matsuyama is likely to break next time around. So across the line we come. The final lap of race 2 here, around 4 of the Asia Talent Cup in 2019 is go, and it's not a given that Matsuyama is going to take the win.
Absolutely not, and we can see last time around then it was Munandar in 3rd who set the fastest lap of the race. Asman seemed to be quite patient there at the final corner, not attacking Matsuyama just yet, but the Japanese rider, I'm sure, is about to get some serious company now in the braking zone here. We have 4 abreast. Who's going to come out on top? I think it looks like it's going to be Matsuyama there, the Japanese rider, keeping it calm, but Munandar absolutely blasts it to the apex there and somehow manages to get that stopped and manages to not stop anybody else in their track. So impressive stuff, aggressive stuff from the number 4.
Yeah, and from one slipstream zone to another on the run up towards turn 4, all that work you've just done at turn 3 pretty much for nothing potentially as they come through here. No real major changes of position there, but Asman looking very, very closely up the inside of Matsuyama, but Munandar looking even more closely up the inside of Asman. He tries to take him up the inside. They're very close. He nudges him. He nudges him out of the way, and Matsuyama still takes first place. Now we're coming to the final complex of corners. All about that run down to turn 12.
There's no way Munandar's not going to have a go at this, so we'll have to see what's going to happen at that final corner here at Buriram. They're so close together. You can see the number 4 just biding his time. He will surely know that if he was in first place already, he would be subjected to an attack. So Matsuyama must at least know it's going to come.
Well, that's all the overtaking zones apart from the last corner out the way, and here we come then. A little bit of a slipstream down this squirt down towards turn 12. The final corner of the final lap. Matsuyama on the inside. Can he break later than everybody else? Oh, Asman round the outside, or does he? And Matsuyama maintains the inside. Can they exceed track limits? No, they won't. Boisri does. His podium's gone. Matsuyama takes the win from Munandar. No, Asman takes it from Munandar there. Absolutely excellent race. Victory for Matsuyama. Safe, clean, awesome racing, just as you should expect. Here are the final results, and Takuma Matsuyama takes the win by just over 1/10 of a second from Sharifudin Asman. Afritza Munandar takes 3rd. For Tachikon Boisri, Jacob Ralston's best result here in the ATC from Sho Nishimura. And as it went away very quickly there, Adonant Putra was 7th from Warit Thongnopakan, 8th. 9th was Patumios. Igarashi takes 10th from Firdaus. He'll be disappointed.